Welcome to week 1 of the NFL preseason, where the rookies of today hope to become the stars of tomorrow. It's the Falcons and the Patriots, and it's coming up next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight we kick off the preseason with a good matchup right away between the Atlanta Falcons and the New England Patriots. Charles Davis alongside me, and I'm Brandon Gaudin. And folks, the wait is over. Yes, it's just the preseason, but football is back in your living room.
And I'm excited. I know you are as well. The summer heat feels good on these old bones, especially because we're not putting on pads. We don't have to be out there in that heat running into other people. But I'm glad these guys are. Football is back.
Set to go, Young Wei Koo ready to do the honors. And we are underway in Foxborough. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So here come the Patriots now to take over on offense. They're led by their quarterback from the University of Alabama, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones absolutely believed in himself coming out of high school. Went to Alabama despite the fact there are many high-profile quarterbacks already on the roster, and blossomed into a Heisman Trophy candidate in his final season with 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Steady, consistent as a passer, doesn't have the biggest cannon for an arm, but can stretch the field and lay those passes in on the deep ball.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
And this came from the edge, and those pass rushers, they have so many tricks of the trade to get around blockers. They have a lot of tools in their kit. This was pure speed and athleticism on this play, though. And they could barely get a glove on him before he got the quarterback on the ground.
They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And the next-gen stat's going to illustrate just how quickly a quarterback has to process everything, as he was on the ground in under 3 seconds, 2.9 to be precise. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And he gets this up to the 34, out of bounds there. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
The Patriots send out their punter. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So here are the Falcons now as they get set for their opening possession. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. You can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Looking to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Crossing route and complete. He's got Pitts. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28. A gain there of 21 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Again, he'll drop to throw. Complete. Smith has it. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Back to throw again. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. And he remains perfect on this opening drive. Charles now 5 of 5 and another first down to work with.
He's like one of those great shooters in basketball that has his rhythm, has his confidence, and he doesn't think anything is going to miss right now. As far as he's concerned, he's going to be perfect the entire game, and who's to say that it won't happen the way he's throwing it right now.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. Buying time to his left. Touchdown, Falcons! A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On 2nd and 7, Jones. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. And they're able to get this one across the 35. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage. And that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That good for 22 and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Now Jones. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. They'll run with Hunt on second down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Throwing Jones. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. Look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. And he's got a good gain of 7 up to the 37. With a heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They're going to look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. The punt team on now as Pinion sends this one away. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And the Patriots take over. Jones and the Pats now with a 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
On 2nd and 12, Jones. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 men in the secondary now for the Falcons on 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. Wide open receiver complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, Jones. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And down to the 36-yard line here. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They run once more with Stevenson. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 8 yards there on a 1st down.
But they're getting ready to go to work now in prime real estate after that last run. Found his spot. He picked up nice yardage, didn't he?
And now he's got him knocking on the door of the red zone. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Arnold Ebiketie gets there for the stop. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Now Zappi. Flush to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Stevenson again. And I don't think he got in. He did not. They mark him short of the goal line. No gain on the play. And what to do now on 4th and goal? This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown.
That he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriots score. Ramondre Stevenson punching it in from a yard away. And the Patriots' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back out here. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 2nd and 5. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. Now back to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Zappi back to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. And Zappi to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Henry. And the tackle going to be made at the 38.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. Now a handoff, Stevenson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down. coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd down. Here's Zappi. And incomplete on the deep ball. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson, and he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Patriots come up empty on 4th down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. That's complete to Pierce. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI. Back to throw now on 1st down. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Looking left side, and it's complete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. They'll go in for 2. They'll kick the point after. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A heck of a... So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Well, the Falcons now going to go on offense late in this first half. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Dumps this one off to Algier. So give him 2.